Well, when the city of Kiev only a few months ago was literally bombed, a friend of mine was sitting in a metro station because metros served as bomb shelters. Sitting there for weeks, literally for weeks. Metros were crowded with thousands of people. They have those grand Soviet-style metro stations, very beautiful, very deep underground, very safe from bombardment. And the children were trying to not be bored because they were sitting there for hours. The adults were trying to make sure they have enough food because they have been sitting there for weeks. And my friend was sitting there and just writing poems from memory by other people just to keep saying. And then when she wrote down all the poems she could possibly remember and there was nothing else to do and she needed to do something, not to have a panic attack, she began translating them. And so, yeah, poetry matters. You're sitting in a bombed town, deep underground, and you're translating poems, and little kids gather around you and ask you what you do, and then they start reciting that poem, circling around. Yeah. And that's not my story, that's somebody else's story. Here's my story. I just come back from Ukraine. Odessa is not bombed the same way as Kiev was. No, Odessa is far safer in some ways. But when I came in Odessa region, on that very day, 20 people were bombed nearby Odessa. So there is this feeling of fear and wait, constant waiting because the city is blockaded by the Russian Navy, which sends the missiles. Um, On the second day after I saw my family, walked around, I got invited to go to poetry reading. So right in the middle of the air raid, with a siren wailing, there was a poetry reading. Maybe half a dozen, maybe a dozen people got together and read poems of all ages. Some of them were 9 years old, and there was a kid who was probably 8. Okay, and they were reading poems to each other. So yeah, poetry matters. I'm sorry to inform you. It's simply a fact of life. We share human stories, human songs, human spells, simply because there are times in life when we have nothing else, and we still need to connect and to cast a spell on each other. And I find that to be a very reassuring thing that we do that, other than go rob apartments of people who left in a hurry. Let's tell stories to each other. It's a good thing to do.